here for folks like us. Wrong city, wrong people.
Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of Surviving Mars Relaunched, where I am kind of I'm playing on a really easy difficulty percentage and map mode, and I'm just trying to learn the game. So I've not really even delved into any of the DLC options, like trains or below ground, or even Green Planet. But speaking of Green Planet, we might be getting close to maybe starting to dive into that, maybe 3 or 4 episodes from now. The thing that I did most recently, right before this episode actually, is I looked up, I was researching stuff to do with transportation in general. And for what I'm wanting to do, which is to create a research and education dome out here.
And you are listening to Revelation Radio. Unlock the mystery.
I think what we want to do is shuttles.
After this.
More so than trains. What I'm learning is that trains are really good if you want to build just a metal extractor right here. For example, these two things here. Then we might want to run a train line out to there. They're very fuel efficient. They don't cost any fuel. And we can transport workers out there back and forth. So we will likely do just exactly that. Although there is a vista right here, making it possible to do a 2-dome permanent fixture. And there's metal to be extracted right here. So I don't really know, but that's an example of what trains would be really good at. For what I'm wanting to do, which is just to reach domes that are out of the way of passages, shuttles seem to be the way to go. Okay, so with that in mind, what I want to do when it comes to our science queue is I'm going to veer away from trains for the time being. This briefing is going to be a little bit long, guys, because we actually have a number of things going on. So I'm just on topic number 1. We are going to instead go with, I think, this here: colonists without the proper specialization suffer a lower work penalty. And we're going to really dive hard into the robotics to try and open up the shuttle technology to find it. And if that doesn't work, then maybe we'll be forced to go with trains. But for right now, this is how I'm going to attack this. Also, we're going to really want to research, I think, low G. Gosh, we might actually want that first. Even before Martian education. Let's see, what do we have here? This is the water reclamation. An out-dome building that produces food. Fungal farm. Yeah. We're gonna want that, then bring this up, and then bring battery optimization up, and then we'll grab drone hub, which also is going to be, that's very applicable because I can't build in this area right now, so we're going to need drone hubs there, but that's of secondary importance right now. Let me show you what we're looking at here. We have 113 colonists. Look at our Martian born, 30. Our birth rate is awesome, and here's why. Average comfort 94. That's in our comfort dome. Over here in our worker dome, it's still an impressive 72. So we're having a lot of bebes. Our school is completely... Oh, no, it's not. It's got 2 seats left. But look at our residents. Well, okay, 2 seats left. But we're getting close. We're getting close to be completely maxed out there. Right now, we don't have any homeless. But if we take a look at our homes, max capacity in all 3 of those. Max capacity in apartment number 1, and just 1 slot open in apartment 2. So effectively, we need to tear this down and put up an apartment complex. So what I'm going to do in its place is put up, let's see, we're going to put a fountain right here, and we're going to put I think a regular garden. Yeah, right there. Okay, and then we're going to put an apartment complex right here. We have 1 unemployed, 2 unemployed. Okay, let's open up the 3rd shift here. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Okay. We need to put down a polymer collection depot right there. I think we're okay with the fuel. We can actually turn this off because it is redundant. This is connected to the same pipeline. So we're doing good there. We are really close to being out of concrete here, so I'm going to actually get our new extractors started. First one will go right there. Second one. You know what? The way that I like this to work, I messed that up a little bit. There we go. I was one tile off. Okay. Those will be lined up. We'll connect here. We'll give them some concrete depots. We'll put down a large dumping site. I think that's where it's gonna go. But I'll wait until these guys are up, and then we'll also put down a metals, rare metals refinery. This guy needs to finish up his stuff. Right now I can't have him on because it's night shift. And even with this guy off, I need all the power. I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's, we might be okay. Alright, we're gonna unpause. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Alright, so just kind of rehashing the plan, guys. I want to get a research dome up here. I think we're gonna put multiple schools in there. We're gonna put the Martian University in there. And I'm gonna connect it to a comfort dome with residential. That's kind of the plan. I might even be able to put some of the residential in here. I don't really know. Can I get away with giving scientists, who are kind of the frou-frou crowd in this game, apartments to live in if I have a really strong comfort dome tied to it? I might, but I'm not sure. We can experiment with it and see what happens. we're gonna need more food. More food. That's why I'm researching the outbuildings so that we can tie another one on here. We'll have to fly some more botanists in. I don't know, I may just be staving things off, and maybe the best thing to do is just to put up another regular dome and fill that sucker up with nothing but farms. But we're talking about a boatload of botanists. What else? Money. We are producing a lot of rare metals. We need to start regularly flying rockets into here. But I think I would really like to have this tech right here. Okay, we finished up one of our research things. We're working on Martian education now. So I can add that in there, and then we'll hit drone hubs. Oh, look, there. Oh, that's drone printing, not shuttles. So we can make drones. Okay. $200 million in funding will contribute 1,000 research in the next 5 sols. We can probably start doing this here pretty soon, because we're really making these fast, guys. Our rockets can only carry 30 at the moment. Oh, somebody died.
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was one of our founders, and he died of old age. So, we are into the next generation. Here he is. Dude looks pretty good for being old, you know? That's a silver-haired fox right there. Or was. He's worm food now.
The odd composition of the debris collected from the anomaly site has proven to be an uncrackable riddle for our science team.
The experts all agree that the materials discovered at the anomaly site could not originate on Mars, but they are also in agreement that they are not the remains of a meteorite or a containment introduced from our rockets. For now, it looks like the origin of the debris will remain a mystery. As wise men throughout history said more than once, the more we know, the more we realize that we don't know. Yeah, that's a pretty smart phrase. A genius applicant is available on Earth. Nice. Okay. We can go ahead and close this guy up again. He needs to be gathering metals. Well, where might I find those at? Here we go. There's some metals. Oh yeah, I found out how to get these repinned. Apparently there is a known glitch where you'll just lose all your pinned items here, and you have to go into your command center and go into transportation and find these guys individually. You like click them and it'll take you to them. And then over here you can see he's unpinned right now because I don't use them. You would just click pin and it would bring them back up here. So that issue that we had from last episode is no longer an issue. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. So here to here. And reskin that guy and put up a concrete collector. Okay. Go over here to homes and education. Find our apartment complex and put that up.
Council session open.
I actually don't like the orientation of that. It should, well, I guess, I don't know. Oh, these little things are on all the sides. Okay, fine. Legislative session open. Let's try rocket speed. I think we can upgrade these guys. Yes, we can. Okay, well, I just spent a bunch of stuff to upgrade just about everything. $84.8 left. Also, it's not lost on me that we have a research site right here, but I need a drone commander placed out here somewhere to really be able to take full advantage of that the way I'd want to. Hey, look, we're already up. And it's been 18 minutes. And we're up from 30 to 32 Martian born. So that means our school's completely full. Well, I guess not. We must have had a graduate. Next graduate is coming up real soon also. Okay. So we're getting Martian born, which just inherently, just by being Martian born, they get benefits. Then on top of that, we're ingraining them with really good traits. This is what I mean by society. We're forming a society here where our education is actually accomplishing beneficial things instead of horrible things that make your society as a whole weaker and insane. Our education is doing a lot. We're doing really well. We're building a strong society here. 77. We're probably not going to start fooling around with setting domes up until next episode. I don't know. It depends on how long I play. I'm not on any kind of time constraint with these videos. Okay, we don't have any unemployed right now. We do have 2 open jobs and 2 vacant nursery slots. Well, 1 now, so we just had a birth. Congratulations to them. %53 through. Martian education. Of all the things, the DLC opportunities with this game, the ones that I'm aware of at least, it's Green Planet that really attracts me. I have a strong desire to see how that all works out. I love the idea of making this whole map turn into something where we can actually live outside, and imagining how this is just one segment on the entire planet, but that it would spread, you know?
So, whether you're a Terran Virgo or a Martian Aries, Phobos and Deimos are traversing Jupiter, which means it's a good day to cut loose.
See, we could run a train out to here.
All right, everybody, time for some more music. You are listening to Revelation
And run a
Radio.
train out this way to hit these two. It really kind of, I think, maybe possibly effectively, how many adjectives can I come up with? Makes it so that you could just have a central city hub, like a mega city, and then run trains out to your various resource deposits and bring everything back to your central hub. But I suppose once you start running into places that have like higher levels of disasters, that might get riskier and riskier. And that's the area where the below ground appeals to me. Is there's this idea in my head where I would like to go to a place that's just uber dangerous. I would set up below ground. I would take things that made it so that we gained comfort underground, and I would terraform. And then we could go above ground. Because the weather will have stabilized and all that good stuff. So it kind of all dovetails together pretty well, theoretically. Let's see, turn this guy on. Right there. I guess I'll power you off for the evening. Okay, we have our other one up here. That's where that goes. And then I would put a rare metals refinery right there, and I would stick 2 solar panels on them. And set him up for just a 2-shift, day shift kind of work schedule. I guess I'd put this right here. Okay, you're gonna be on day shift work schedule. Oh, we have more things that are out of power. Why is that? Well, that's a bit of a different development. It worked fine the night before. This thing's open, right? Yeah? The batteries are not depleted. I don't know why. It must be the apartment. That's gotta be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay. Fair enough. Polymer factory. I think I'd rather have my fuel refinery go power off at nighttime, which means I probably don't need this at nighttime either, but I don't know that for sure yet. Okay. How are we looking here? 62.8. Okay, you know what? We need to send a rocket out here just to pick up rare metals and make us some money. The thing is, do I have any engineers? Only one. I got 6 botanists I could send. But I'd rather not. So then that means we would be sending a cargo rocket. I suppose I could use that. We're getting a little low here on polymers and on electronic parts. Okay. So, give me a cargo rocket. Oh, you know what? Go back. Close. What's our food situation? 32. Food consumption is 23. Okay, we might want to send actually a supply pod for that. When it comes to the cargo rocket, I think I want 25 polymers. 25 electronics. Boy, that's really... I guess we don't have to max it out. Let's do 20 of each. Go ahead and launch that. That leaves me with 606 million, so if I take a supply pod and I load that sucker with food... Oh, I'm such a knucklehead. I could have put this on the cargo rocket. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I had it in the brain to do both of these. That's what it was. Okay, we're gonna launch this. So we're at 406 mil. I think it's time to destroy these. At least 2 of them. Maybe we'll do this in a staged process. But we're getting ready to clear this area out. This is going to be like a transportation hub. $54 left. .7 seems like a pretty slow charge. .80% soil quality. Okay, we can make the Martian University now. We're funding this outdoor building capability for food. We want to throw, I think, drone hub up onto the list now. That was a really smooth intro on that song there, where they faded the drums in and then brought the, I don't know what instrument that is, pipes. I think what I really want to do, and I need a drone hub for it, is I want to set this dome up here and its partner dome where I put comfort. I don't know whether I should use just a basic dome, maybe. Too far from drone commander, really? How far? Yeah, so see, that's what I'm talking about. I really need this area to be covered, and then that would be the idea there. I probably want to research this though. I need to start blueprinting this first and find out how much can I fit in here, because I'm going to need multiple research stations. Like, I think I want 6. It fits 3 per tile, right? So I think I want 6 research stations in here. That's going to be a lot of scientists we got to pull in. And then I want 2 schools, I think 2 nurseries, a couple playgrounds. Golly, the nurseries and playgrounds probably shouldn't be in there. I think I'm only going to need 1 university. And then would I put housing in here? I would really want to have housing with the nurseries and the playgrounds. So because I'm thematically looking at doing, I'm not really min-maxing. then effectively I'm looking at a layout like this, where this also would be housing, or maybe I would put apartments in here. I might be able to get away with that. And then the rest would be comfort items. I still don't see that theme park. I mean, maybe I'm looking in the wrong area. Was it, elevator? It's not going to be an electricity. Still don't know what that Olympus Hotel is about. I guess tourism, probably.
Listeners riding the sound waves right into tomorrow and beyond. Here's another science update. Martians are better looking than Earthlings. You say, no-brainer, right? You know, without all that gravity dragging our faces.
Oh, we're gonna
down,
want this.
A little more to smile about. This is futuristic Fabrizio, and you're listening to Revelation Radio.
Okay, so we actually are going to want to have the nurseries co-located with all the other education-focused things. Okay, this guy's arrived. Just in time, we're down to 18 food. Of course, we might have a crop coming due also. No, not really. So we did need that food. See, our population growth, which is not something I want to slow down. I really want to lean into it. But that's where I'm probably at most danger of having a snowball effect sneak up on me with homelessness and joblessness and food consumption. And right now I am really very much an amateur when it comes to dome specialization. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out on the fly. What are we looking at here? 28.9. Okay. Yeah, see, they already have residents. Okay. Well, the original idea was to turn this into a comfort dome for these guys. Move all of my research and education over to here and put up a comfort dome for these guys. But I think this one's going to work a little bit differently, and that its comfort dome has to be a split between residential and comfort. So I probably am going to want a regular dome. And then over here, we're just going to load it up with everything education related, education and research. It'll be kind of like, I don't want to say a college campus. Well, it would be kind of like it would be kind of like a college campus, but with the entire education cycle located in it. Okay, we've got a problem. What is causing this problem? We are depleted on our batteries. Okay, so what that means is that absolutely everything that can go to night shift needs to go to night shift. Or day shift, I mean. Take the night shift off. I don't wanna fire those guys. Nothing else really seems like it can be turned off. We're not getting power to here. We're almost to sun's up though. So it seems like we're gonna have to put in more solar panels. Okay, let's close this guy up first. More solar panels. I think I should just extend out. Well, let me build them first and find out how far to extend to. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's double it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by adding those, I think we should be able to fully charge our batteries again. If that's not the way it goes down, we'll start doubling up on these lines. %of the way here. 13, 45, 15, so we held up pretty good. Okay, because we're running these guys also, we're drawing, yeah, so maybe that's why they're not charging up as fast. Adding power is one of the easiest things you can do, though, in my opinion. So it's a simple fix action. Down to 26.5.
Our colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Okay, not anymore though. Did they take a sanity hit or anything? Comfort's pretty high at 76, but yeah, their sanity looks like it may have dropped some. So they'll have to make that back. We're up to 57 food. We're at 376 million and we have 68 rare metals. See, that's 2 shuttles worth. Or rockets, I mean.
Council session open.
Mars appreciation. Yeah, let's get that. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, this law's ready to be voted on.
Vote passed.
Okay. New rocket landing. We might have to go through another tough night because these panels aren't really up yet to recharge our batteries. We need all the power we can get right now, so I'm going to open this guy up. Concrete left at this site before it is defunct. I don't know if that's the right word. You guys I'm sure know what I'm talking about. Another research is about to be done. How many botanists are employed here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. I think I had better at least let this dome start getting constructed. I just kind of have this feeling that our population is exploding and we need to get stuff like this up so that we can offload some of the housing from here. What do we have here? Martian-born colonists graduate faster in universities and sanatoriums and have higher chance to gain perks from schools. New building, large nursery. A larger nursery for housing more children. Well, that sounds like kind of exactly what I need to be working on. Licensed Martian technology for use back on Earth. Earn $500 million in funding. This tech is repeatable and can be researched multiple times. What's Elon say? Economic exchange between Mars and Earth would be mostly in the form of intellectual property. Interesting. Unlock new crops. I kind of want that also. Alright, let's throw him up there. Martian-born adaptability. Okay. Down to 7.8. Polymer production has dropped from, I don't remember if it was 7 or 9, down to 5. Ooh, man. Oh, it only takes 10 polymers. I thought this sucker took 20. Okay. Research points received, new anomalies, and buildings not working, of course. You're supposed to be off. I need you to turn off also. Oh, but it's not nighttime yet. Okay. Oh, they just turned off because this site is finished. So we can now deconstruct them. And we can deconstruct this concrete.
Heavy drone workload.
People sometimes ask me, Father, are you a futurist or a fortune teller? Well, I tell you what, maybe I am a little of, or maybe I am something altogether unknown and full of mystery. Who knows? Stay tuned to Revelation Radio and
Stored power 584 seems like it's pretty close to full. I think 600 is as much as we can get. So we got closer, a lot closer during this day cycle. Oh, what do we have going on here? Nothing being scanned. Okay. Stand by for me, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I had to go use the restroom. And while doing that, I researched about research. And what I learned is that, let's let this finish up on its exports before taking off. What I learned is that there are collaboration penalties. And so in our research lab, we don't necessarily want 6 research labs. We're going to want 3. And then we will cycle to other kinds of research once we're able to. I guess there's a Hawking Institute and recon facilities that are really designed more to scout out mineable asteroids, also provide some research. So your collaboration penalties don't cross over into the other various research types. It's just in the same type. So laboratories, for example, I don't want really any more than 3. Okay, go home and make us money. How are we looking here, by the way? 6 of 18, 2 of 10, 8 of 72. Okay, this can be destroyed. And at least for right now, I'm going to add more concrete storage. Oh boy, how do I want to set this up? Like this, maybe? Yeah, I think so. And then maybe even that. Okay. Just out of curiosity, one would go there, one would go there, one would go there. Oh, so I was off by 1. Oh well, I was gonna... It never was gonna be perfect, I guess, because of If I'd brought it in other words, and I'd brought it in on this side, I'd be faced with the same problem. Boy, they've been really slow on this stuff. I've had them real busy moving things around. How many are you controlling, by the way? Drone load is low. It's controlling 24. Okay, so maybe we do want a drone printer. Mental breakdown. Sanity breakdown. Witness me. After suffering a sanity breakdown, the victim ran to the hatch of the dome, quickly put on a spacesuit, and hijacked a rover. Show me the enemy. Important Joe, and I'll bring it fury. Clearly, Gabriel Goncalves wants you to name a target. That building, you see it? Charge. That dome, that's where they hide. Listen to my voice, calm down, no need for violence. I think he'll do something random if I select this. His issues are that he's stressed out. He's an engineer. Okay. I'm gonna point him at a building. Witness me! With a scream, the poor soul smashes the hijacked rover into the building. The cockpit cameras show that the colonist lies on the floor unconscious. Fortunately, no lives were lost, but the building has been severely damaged. Hours later, the colonist regains consciousness and is now feeling better, although ashamed. A building has been destroyed. Oh, wow.
Warning. Split power grid.
Okay, well, we need to find out. We have destroyed infrastructure. This. Let's, rebuild it.
A colonist just snapped.
Gabriel Goncalves, that's who we just got done discussing the event on. We're fixing this. Power grid problem, where? Oh, okay. It's not really a problem. It's just that these are providing power and this building's not there to receive it. Okay, well... let's press on. We'll fill this area in once the concrete's all been moved out of here. Yeah, so it could be that in the future we need to have a dedicated research dome and a dedicated education dome. Which won't be too terribly difficult. We would just split off another dome in one of these directions. So we would want a triangle so that both domes can have access to the comfort dome. Okay, all of our power panels are up now, our new power panels. How are we looking for population? Man, we keep filling them up. That's a little bit of a race against the clock here. I mean, it could be that I have to build a second housing dome here, even temporarily. I'm rolling the dice right now that I don't have to do that. But we may in the future have to roll back on saves. This is how I get my lessons learned. Never mind, I was gonna say I'm gonna set this to high priority, but there's not a way to do that. $32 food left. We can put up the outdoor building. Do I have unemployed? I do. Okay, well let's try that. You would be over here. What about an outdoor ranch? What's it produce? It takes 9 workers. I've heard that ranches are OP, so it almost kind of feels like cheating to me. 6 workers. This is more up to speed with what I've got available. And I spent the time to research it, so let's just go with this.
Babo here, and I'm about to tell you. Have you ever heard of geomagic? Oh no, I know what you think. If you were thinking what I was thinking, but no, it's not.
Blocking objects.
Yeah, maybe I guess it's a little like throwing the stars. Though it actually
This is actually right where I would want it to go.
I'm going to use it to predict the future.
I guess I could, gosh, man. Could put it here.
And I'll have the future for you coming up.
Yeah.
You are listening to Revelation Radio.
But I think we should probably just put it right here. All right. Oh, that sucker's gonna use water too. I hope I've got the water. I don't really know how to figure that out. 7 water demand, water production is 7.5, but the thing is that this produces as needed. And we have a lot of water left. I'm thinking maybe I need to go ahead and fly those botanists out here. Let's go to our passengers here. Specializations. Engineer, there's only one. Here he is. All right. Oh, I need to allow medics also. Get that. Get that. No specialization. And I'm just, honestly, guys, just gonna click on stuff. Well, I guess, okay, we'll take you. I can afford to kind of try and get stuff that doesn't have any downsides composed. All right. And launch. Producing 6, producing 3, producing 2, I use a microdome for housing. Not particularly. I want to leave this line open right here for train track, which means that passenger access wouldn't work, right? So I would need to build out here. Oh, it's too far out. Let's bring you guys over. The housing situation is concerning. I don't have shuttles yet, so I don't want to build here. I could chop this down and put up another apartment complex. Or put in some comfort items like gardens and stuff. Build another passageway off and expand out this way. I don't think I want to do that with a microdome. Yeah, it would need to be this way. Boy, it just seems, you know, visually it just feels real cramped. I don't like that a whole lot. Right here would get benefits from the vista. But same problem as far as train track. Gotta get through all this and then I can tear this guy down too. It's taking a really long time to get this concrete out of here. Population up to 125. Where's my food at? 14, man. Yikes. Okay, now I would need a way to tie into this, which would probably take some reorganization within this barrel dome.
Council session open.
I've been wanting to pass this for a while, but people are not looking like they're in a lot of favor of that. Drone hubs are able to operate additional drones. Well, that sounds really good. What's this research one? Oh yeah, focus on a certain tech tree. Well, once I built the education dome, this would go, this would go, this would go, this would go. But, you know, I mean, this is supposed to be a comfort dome, so I want to keep the services and, well, the services and the gardens. So it's the housing that would be moving. What? Oh my goodness, I already have the botanist that I needed. Single work shift. Well, they're producing close to 10 food per day. I wonder if that's going to be all the surplus I need. I want to load an autosave. What day are we on here? Well, we're on day 37. So unfortunately, I want to go back to day 34. Because I don't want to send that passenger rocket. Okay, this is where we're going to save it, guys. Day 34. We're going to want to flatten this area out and build a dome. Figure out something with how to move housing over. Plus, are they going to travel 2 passageways over? I don't think they'll need to. Well, that's the other thing too. Housing for what? Right now, I would imagine that most of my employees that are out here are housed over here because I have the apartments. These guys are research and these services. Which, with the exception of services, that's 9 right there. That's almost an entire complex. Would go over to this dome here. I guess it's gonna be messy. I gotta do this piece by piece. So I'm gonna have to, I gotta get started. I gotta get started out here. Well, I can't do that though until I have shuttles. Well, then the only real fix action here is to put a temporary dome up here and build more apartments. We'll have to tear this down so that I can get a passageway in there. Unless I could tear this down and run a passageway out this way. That's possible. Let me see about that real quick. Blocking objects, okay. Oh, it's in the dust zone. Oh man, there's actually 2 dust zones there. This is a no-go. I can't put anything out here. It's gonna have to come over here. And just, I guess so I don't forget, I want to place it. And I am going to go ahead and, if I can get them selected, tear this down. There it goes. Okay. There's no reason to have this turned off. Actually, we're going to go ahead and move on it. I do only have 13 polymers and 17 electronics. We got 1.6 bill and funding. So maybe, how are we doing on food? 31. Where are we at on research? Currently searching that low G fungi. So then, we want to send a cargo rocket, I think. How many rare metals do I have? 58. So cargo rocket, that are going to give me 1.3 bill of my 1.6 bill. Risk it. I have 346 million to last me until that rocket can make its way here, load up with rare metals, and make it all the way back to Earth. I think we can make that happen. I think so. We're gonna need a passageway going from here to here, and then we're gonna start loading up apartment complexes in here. And this might be just simply temporary, but we gotta go, go, go. And we're getting close to being done here. Let's go ahead and destroy these so that they start delivering. And we'll put up more concrete depots. Let's do it like this. Maybe like that. We're pretty much set up out here. We're good to go there. We can. I think he actually needs to stay open so we make sure that our batteries are getting charged. And I'm gonna call that good. Alright, we will save this game. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I might. There's a chance that I might play this offline before you see the next episode, but then I'll just back brief you. You can see what I'm trying to do. I want to get out here, but we need shuttles. And I'm still waiting to discover that. We're waiting for this to get depleted, and then we can tear this operation down. We're moving concrete up here. We have a rocket of supplies on the way, but we need to finish our research on outdoor fungi food building, and then we need to build one of those to address our food needs. This is all being driven by an exploding population. And then we are trying to get a residential dome built up here, connected via a passageway to here, and have that handle our temporary housing, I would say, concerns. We're not in a crisis yet. And finally, I'm thinking to flatten this area some just for future development. And we're gonna need drone hubs eventually to fill in here and up here, this gap. So that's everything on my mind right now, and that's what the future holds. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. I'll see you in the next episode, where, if needed, I will back brief you on whatever I did off screen. That's if I play before recording another video. And I will see you where this story continues.
This place. Ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself.